Hey, Dave Chamberlain here from Next Level Outdoor Reviews. I've done some reviews on a couple of targets and I'm getting ready to do a review on a 3D target down the line. But before I did that review, I wanted to take a little time to go over the difference between each type of target. And if you're not too familiar with why you use different targets in different applications, or if you're just wondering what the best target is for you personally, I hope to give you some information. I'm not an expert in archery or hunting or targets by any means. I've just acquired some knowledge over the years, and I just wanted to pass that along to you guys. So we'll get the target set up out there in the yard. We'll sling a few arrows into them. I got my bow right here. So again, I'll just give you some different information about each target, and after watching the video, I hope it's some good information that if you're getting into archery, or if you've been into archery for a while and you want to switch up your target, hopefully the information I share with you will just help you make a good decision. So here we have the 3 different types of targets that I'll be talking about, giving you guys some information about. On the right, here we have the Morel Yellow Jacket YJ 425 bag target. In the center, that's the Morel High Roller foam block target. And on the left, that's the Kong 3D Beaver target. So I'll go ahead and get behind each target, kind of give you some benefits of each of the targets. So guys, like I said, this is a Morel YJ 425 bag target. And to talk a little bit about each target, a bag target, I find that this is a great target for someone who's getting into archery. They're not sure if they want to hunt deer with it. They just want to try out the sport and do a lot of shooting, and particularly shooting with field points, because a bag target you can't shoot broadheads into, whether that's fixed blade broadheads or expandables. You only want to use field points when you're shooting a bag target. So like I said, great for someone just getting interested in the sport. Like I said, they don't know if they want to hunt yet. They would just want to sling a lot of arrows at a target. Bag target's the way to go. Also, bag targets, they're easy pull. You get some arrows in it, very easy to pull your arrows out of the target once you shoot. Great for kids, so if you are introducing kids into the sport, youth archers, bag target is great. Also, you don't have to have a lot of poundage behind the bow to get some penetration into the target. So again, bag target's great for youth that are just getting out there. A bag target's a great target to use when you're practicing earlier in the season. You just want to try out different arrows, or like I said, when you're using field points, you get a couple buddies that come over and you want to have competitions. A lot of time bag targets have the multiple aiming dots on them, like this target does here. So you can have competitions with your buddies. You know, you got 5 dots on here, you might say, hey, let's grab 5 arrows. We'll start up at the top left and work our way around. Each shoot an arrow at each dot. Whoever's closest to the center of the dot gets a point. You know, you can have, like I said, some friendly competition. First one to 21 points wins. So whatever you want to do. So again, that's kind of overview of the bag target. Like I said, if you want to practice at around hunting season time and you want to get your field or your broadheads on there, you'll need something else besides a bag target. But if you're just getting into the sport, you want to shoot a lot of arrows and not worry about pulling them out of the target, you want your kids to be able to use it, bag target's probably the way you want to go. Yeah, bag targets are great for compound bows. They'll stop crossbows, most of them out there. As you can see, this one's crossbow approved. So yep, just a great overall target if you want to get lots of shots in, lots of reps, and you want something that'll stop your arrow well. You got handles for easy carry. If you want to set up a system where you hang them, a lot of them have grommets right here, so you can hang them, keep them outdoors under a little protection, and they'll last quite a while. So bag target's a great option whether you're shooting a crossbow or a compound bow. And like I said, the ease of arrow pull is great on a bag target. Okay, the next target we're looking at, this is the foam block target, and there's quite a few different makers of them out there, different varieties, but as far as a foam block, typically you can shoot all heads at them. That's an advantage that you have. You know, whatever you want to shoot, no matter what time of the season it is, it's a great target. A lot of times they're a little bit smaller than a bag target traditionally is, so great to throw in the back of the truck. If you're going camping, you want to take your bow along and get some reps there, or if you're just going over to a buddy's house and you want to set your target out at a different yardage than maybe a target that he has. This is a great option, easy to throw in the back of the truck. You can use crossbows or compound bows. Get good life out of a foam block target like this. This is a great option, a great target for someone that knows that they want to hunt. They're looking for a target that they can shoot a field tip into and then screw on their broadhead and shoot that broadhead into to make sure they're getting the same consistent flight from field tip and a broadhead. And they just want to be able to practice before the hunt and make sure their broadheads are hitting where they want to. So this is a target that you can shoot multiple sides at traditionally. Usually they have multiple aiming dots on a foam block. Nice carry handle on this one, so like I said, easy to haul in and out of the garage or wherever you're shooting. Just a great target for someone that wants to hunt and wants to be able to shoot different heads at that target. A foam block target also has this self-healing foam. You can see when you pull the arrow out, it just kind of closes around itself and gives you lots of target life. And like I said, you shoot from multiple sides, so that's a big advantage. So just rotate the target if one side gets shot up. Okay, so the last target I want to talk about is a 3D target. It's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously the target is a 3D, so it's a realistic size of an animal that you'd be hunting or shooting at. And when I was growing up, in the way of 3D target that I had, it would be just a paper target taped on a straw bale most of the time. So things have come a long ways. 3D targets are really advanced, and they really have helped me as a hunter, I believe. I think when I turned the corner as a good archer, a good shooter, that's when I started shooting 3D. So a 3D target, most of the time you can shoot field points or broadheads at them. It just kind of depends on the manufacturer. A lot of archery shops and clubs, even though the target will accept both field points and broadheads, fixed or mechanical, they'll only want you to shoot field points at them, just because they have a lot of different archers coming into their shop and pounding the target, so they will only want you to use field points. So, but most of the time you can shoot field points or broadheads at them. A lot of times they'll have scoring rings on them like you see down here. So obviously the farther back you step from the target, the less you'll be able to see those scoring rings. So for me, if you're a serious hunter, or if you're someone that's getting into hunting, there's a lot of advantages to getting a 3D target, just because a 3D target, it really helps you out mentally, and it helps you pick a spot on the animal. On a different type of target, a lot of time you have a big contrast on your aiming dot. You know, they're showing you where to aim right away on a bag target or a block target. Just easy to see. There's a bright contrast usually in those colors. Whereas a 3D target, you really have to focus. You really have to pick a spot on the animal, and it just really helps you out when you're out in the woods, when you're chasing whatever game you're after, whether that's, you know, white-tailed deer. Obviously, a white-tailed deer doesn't have a spot that you can aim right at. So it really helps you pick up on, there might be a shadow if you have your target back in the woods. There might be a shadow around the kill zone where you want to aim. and you can really learn to pick a spot. So as I said earlier, shooting at a 3D target, that really helped me become more confident as a hunter. It really helped me learn to pick a spot on the animal, and that moved over when I got in the deer woods, and just really helped me settle that pin on the animal and just be confident when I squeeze my release. So again, most of the time 3D targets you can shoot field points or broadheads into. They're very realistic and lifelike looking, so you know, it really helps you get the confidence when you're out in the woods. So again, this is the Beaver one from Kong 3D Targets. I don't have a full review on this one yet. I have a full review on the other 2 targets that I showed you earlier, so don't be afraid to like and subscribe to my channel and check those reviews out as well. .3D targets generally have that self-healing foam. As you can see, I put 3 arrows into it right here, and you can just see how it just closes up where the arrow went in. So it's self-healing foam, so it really lasts long. Some 3D targets will have a replaceable insert. The more you shoot it, you can replace that insert. So just a great target overall. Hey guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Hopefully it gave you some good information about making a good decision on what type of target to purchase. I know we all work hard for our money, and we want something that we're pleased with after we buy it. So I have full reviews on the 2 Morel targets, and I'll bring you a full review on the Kong in the future. So I have lots of good product reviews coming. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of those. So again, guys, I appreciate you watching the review. Take care.